In this video, I'm going to show you all of the settings that you need to have for a small channel in order to grow beyond 1,000 subscribers. I'm going to show you settings at the channel and at the video level. Also, some don't do's. So please stay all the way to the end so you can see every one of these settings. Aloha and welcome to my channel, Tony Silva, Hawaii, a channel about dating and traveling. I am Tony Silva, and I'm 60 years old, if you're wondering my age. I'll be 61 next month. It is currently October 2025. I have been submitting travel and dating videos since last year, June 2024. I have over 300 videos, about 200 long, and I'm at currently 1,302 subscribers. These are the settings that I'm about to show you. There's about 19 at the video level. At the channel level, about 7. There's going to be one big tip and then 4 don't do's. Please subscribe. Help me to continue to grow my channel. And comment, like, hit the bell. Make sure you get your notifications every time I've uploaded a video. Here we go with video tip number 1. The most important thing, I believe, is the thumbnail. Your thumbnail must create curiosity, shock, and a wow factor. Use contrasting colors and please do not use clickbait. Your thumbnail must be true to the video content. I'm going to show you some examples of this. This is a report of CTR impressions and views. One of the measures of whether your thumbnail is working or not is the CTR. CTR is click-through rate. What happens is YouTube puts out an impression of your thumbnail. Here's my thumbnail, my highest CTR. Bunda, which in Portuguese means butt. Brazilian girls are famous for their butts, right? Their bunda. Here, I am using a little bit of shock, a little bit of awe, a little bit of curiosity, a lot of curiosity, right? And CTR is when someone clicks on this thumbnail because they've seen it. So the impression is it's somewhere on your screen or on your phone, and the CTR is a click. And you see that the colors are contrasting a little bit. Also, another one, a lot of curiosity here. I'm in bed with 2 girls. And that one is a 10%. The Bunda is a 12%. So these are very high CTRs. And here's another one also with a lot of contrasting colors. So let me show you an example of what not to do. Clickbait. So passport problems. Did not want to let me board. That was the airline. Here's a little picture of the passport with an arrow pointing to the airplane. What happened with this video is it's 14 minutes long. And obviously, I'm here in Mexico now, and I'm no longer in Thailand. So they did let me board, but I have a serious problem. I had some serious problems with my passport. Now, the part of the video, the 14-minute video that just shows what the problem was and how I got over it was just a few seconds, maybe, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, half a minute. And it was towards the end of the video, and people were watching the whole video, watching me go through airports. Basically, it was a transit day where I had to switch airports. And so the complaint that I got in a comment is that, oh, you wasted my time because I had to watch 14 minutes or 12 minutes just to see what was wrong with your passport. So that's a little bit of clickbait. When you get negative feedback from a viewer that you made him watch something he did not want to watch. But then again, that means that the thumbnail worked. Your video title, I believe, is the second most important thing. It must convey curiosity. You should mention the location, maybe a flag of the country that you're in, and it should contain searchable words. So let me show you some examples real quick. So in that same video, Trouble in Thailand, the thumbnail said passport problems, but then I added the famous movie, Trouble in Thailand in the title name with my passport and let me board the flight. So I've got the location and I've got the word trouble in there, which conveys a lot of curiosity. Let me show you other video names that convey a lot of curiosity. How to make a Colombian girl happy, question mark. So this is obviously dating in Colombia. So it's got the word dating, it's got Medellin, and it has how to make a Colombian girl happy. And the most important thing about this is the word Colombian girl, right? So there's a lot of people that will go and search for Brazilian girl, Colombian girl, Venezuelan girls. This is an example of some of the searchable words. Parquelleras is a very famous place in Medellin. Medellin is a very searchable word. Colombian nightlife, Medellin nightlife. Those searchable keywords in the title, you go over to the analytics and to reach of the video, and you could see that 40% of the traffic came in from search terms. And you see Parquelleras, Medellin nightlife, Parquelleras, Medellin, Colombian nightlife, Punta Cana nightlife. Actually, never been in Punta Cana, so I don't know how that came out, but hey, I'll take it. And another video, 62% of the traffic on this video is four too many. This is Cartagena, Colombia nightlife, Cartagena, Colombia. A lot of search for Cartagena. Colombia Beach, Colombia nightlife again, dating Colombian women. Number three, your content. Your video content and storytelling must be good. Don't stop talking and create linked videos. So you got a great thumbnail. You've got all the key search words in the title. You got a great curious title. Viewers are now watching the video and the storyline and the content is poor. They're going to leave. They're going to leave like right away, right? So no matter how good number one and number two thumbnail and title is, the content of the video and the story must match. The problem that I have and I need to work on, I have a really good storyline and to talk. I don't talk in my videos. I just go around with a camera and think that that's enough just to show some beautiful beaches and beautiful girls. No, there needs to be a story. There needs to be content. And created links, talk in your video. Hey, if you like this video, you should watch this other video. Maybe even put in a picture-in-picture in the corner of the thumbnail of the other video. And number four are your tags. Use searchable keywords for SEO, for optimized search, and YouTube search words. Let me show you some examples. Here's where you find your tags. So you go to your video, and you go to the pencil here. That's the edit. And then you go past the bottom. You go down to show more. And here are the tags. And in here, I have Colombian girls, and it's good. El Santorini, Colombia. It's good to have compound, to have 2, 3, 4 words. Puerto Triunfo, Colombia, water park, Pablo Escobar, safari, Pablo Escobar. You can even put in Tony Silva, Hawaii in here. Here's some more. Laguito, which is a section of Boca Grande Beach in Cartagena. Colombian girl, Venezuelan girls. Colombia travel blog, Colombia Beach. Parquelleras, very famous, walking vlog, Provenza. So geographical locations and what you're doing. Is your video about dating or whatnot? These are the search tags. Okay, how about making a video about what's trending every day or every week, and you'll rise right up to the top. Go to trends.google.com. From the Explorer tab, you want to go to web search and you want to punch in YouTube search. This will be more specific as to what people are looking for. Instead of 12 months, I'd say, something more relevant. Last 7 days. So Tarek Hill, I don't know who he is. Government shutdown has been in the news. Minecraft. Kai Cenat, I don't know who he is. Taylor Swift, we all know. So you can actually make a video about one of these search topics. Put this tag in there, and boom, you'll come up with views. Number 5, description. The description of your video. Use the location in there. Use searchable keywords in the description. Type and describe as much as possible. There's a limit. I'll show you the number of characters. Use as much as you can. Here's some examples. So right here in video details in studio, you can go and you can put, okay, we went to Super Bowling, which is a place. And then we went to Dirty Rabbit, which is a nightclub. We stopped by Perro Negro. We didn't go in. But a lot of these are searchable keywords. Mad Radio also. Medellin nightlife, Colombian nightlife. These are all searchable keywords that will come up. I also put any music in here at the bottom, and the date that it was filmed. What's missing in here, and I have to work on, part of this video is to show you what works, and I've been using, and also highlighting some of the more work that I have to do, some of the things that I have not been doing. I'm advocating now here to do them, and I'll have to do, which is to put in my social media links like Facebook and Instagram, and publish that as well. So you can have a web of interconnectedness across your social media. So here's another example. This is a much shorter, but we have Botero Park where we went. We have Medellin. And then this is Dangerous Neighborhood. So we have Dangerous Neighborhood in Medellin, and we have Bazuco, which is the drug, and the Bronx, which is that neighborhood, and cocaine production. So a lot of this stuff, hopefully in the description, comes up as search. So here in Hawaii, we have the place, Waikiki Beach, Honolulu, Oahu, the island, and Hawaii, the state. We also have some of the places we went to and we saw in the video: DFS Galleria, Sheraton Outrigger, Royal Hawaiian Duke statue, Diamond Head, Kapilani Park, Rumfire, Coconut. So the algo would pick up these words, and hopefully you'll get a search hit on your video. You'll get a view and hopefully a subscriber based on the description. And as you can see, you could use up to 5,000 letters, 5,000. On this one, I did 1375. So use as much as possible. Okay, number six is a setting when you're doing the upload. It's in the details of the upload as you're uploading the videos to check the box that says publish to subscriptions for you to notify subscribers. Basically, as soon as you've gone public with that video, your current subscribers, if they have hit the bell on your channel to tell them, hey, when Tony uploads a video, give me a notification, maybe a ding and a little note on their phone or on their computer on their email will show up saying, hey, Tony just uploaded a video. So you should check that. Okay, number seven is a setting when you're about to finish the upload to make sure that it's set to private or unlisted, not public. There's two reasons for it. Here, let me show you the setting. Here it is right here. For this video, it's public because it's a video that I published a couple weeks ago. But if I was to publish this right now, it would be unlisted or private. The number one reason for that is because it lets the algorithm devour. Basically, the algorithm is a computer program that's going to read all your SEO keywords, all your description, and your content. It's going to watch your video, the algorithm, and it's going to absorb and devour all of that and make some assumptions on how to show it to the rest of the world. That's number one. Number two, we go over to analytics and audience, and right here, the darker the purple, more views. So for me, it seems to be that in the AM hours, of course, everybody's sleeping. And by the way, this is GMT -5, which I believe is East Coast time. For me, the viewers are coming in around 9 a.m. They usually start around 7 a.m., but it gets very purple around 9 and then up to noon, 11ish, and pretty strong through 2, 3 p.m., all the way up to 5 p.m., and then even in the evening. Okay, so all the way up to 10 and 11 p.m. A little bit of midnight, and then it goes a little bit more white. So here, you know to publish your video sometime early in the morning or middle of the day. Number 8, in your video, please ask your audience to subscribe, to like, which is the thumbs up, hit the bell for notifications when you upload a video, and also to comment. Here's some examples of graphics that you can put in your video. And I also have a little 7-second description right here. And also at the end, right here, so I have it two places, right here. Mhm. Yeah. So these are all very important that you ask your audience to help you grow your channel. Number 9, comments. You must make the first comment. This is something that I need to work on and I'll show you. And you need to pin that comment so your first comment always stays at the top. And then for everyone else's comments, you need to like, put a heart, like is the thumbs up, put a heart on it, and then reply to that comment. So let me show you examples of that. So here's one of my favorite videos in Vietnam with a coconut basket, and you see that I have 0 comments on that. Here I am at the coconut basket video, which is this round boat, and I'm going to make the first comment, and then I'm going to pin it. Okay, so I've made that comment. Now you'll see that there's one comment in there right here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to comments here. So now I'm in studio. I'm going to go to comments here, and I'm going to pin that comment. There it is. I'm going to pin it. And so here, let me show you another video with a lot of comments. Here's 14. What I do is I do the thumbs up. So everything looks delicious. So thumbs up, that's the like. And I do a heart, and I always reply to someone else's comment. Thank you. It was just like mom used to make it. Thanks for watching and commenting. Aloha. So make sure that there's interaction on your video and acknowledge everyone. Number 10 is a setting in the descriptions of your video. It's the location. Why you should add location is because it increases a global search result. So not only are people in the US going to watch my videos, but in this video, I went to Japan. And if you go to details and show more, the location is Ueno. Now, this is a very specific location. Ueno is a part of Tokyo. It's a neighborhood of Tokyo. So someone may want to have a specific search for that area, so this video would come up. In another video, I have more of a general description. I'll have the whole city. So Da Nang, Tokyo is a very large city, so Ueno is a smaller neighborhood, and then Da Nang is a big city on the beach in Vietnam. So again, this increases your global exposure and your global views, not just people in the United States, maybe some Vietnamese that are speaking English, maybe some Japanese that are speaking English. Okay, number 11, and actually these are a little bit out of order. I should have put them in order. This should actually be like number 6, is in the video you should have a hook. This is so important. The hook or the intro will hopefully keep your viewers glued to your video and they could watch all the way through the end or at least through the middle part of it. Let me show you some examples of hooks that I've done. Here are 3 hooks that kind of show a little bit of what the whole video is going to be about. Okay, so that's one. Here's another one. Anaconda, anaconda, he's saying. We had that snake. Okay, so karaoke with friends in Japan. And then here's one in Vietnam. They get the whole table moving. So you want to show excitement. You want some cuts of what's going to happen in the video so people will stay. Okay, number 12 are linked videos. We talked about in number 3, creating linked videos in your video content, talking about, oh, you should watch this video, watch that video. It's related to the current video topic. Well, in number 12, you're going to use and create end videos. Let me show you what an end video is and where that setting is. This video, you click the pencil, which is the edit, and right over here on the right, you will see end screen. And in the end screens, you can add 2 videos, best for viewer or most recent, upload, and it plays the last 10 seconds. And here you could play. So towards the end, a viewer can click on these links that would show one of your videos, 2 of your videos, one that's best for viewer, and the other one was the most recent upload. So somebody's going to go and see Los Rápidos, which I put up, which I published over a year ago. They will show at the end, they stay through the end, they will show this end screen that has a recent video, the most recent video that I've uploaded. And likewise, out of my catalog, one of the best videos for the user. And so this creates a link where hopefully they'll stay on your channel. So they've watched the video, they've liked it, and 2 videos are being suggested by you, and hopefully they will click on it and they'll stay and you'll get more views, more hours. Number 13, in the video, you need to add a card within the first 10 seconds. The reason why within the first 10 seconds, a lot of people leave, they click on the video, and then they're gone within 10 seconds. So maybe those people will stick around if you add a card. So in this video, Medellin Nightlife, I'm going to do card. This is where it's at. It's in details and cards. And I'm going to add a 10-second playlist. And I have Tony's favorite videos. So I have 8. I'm going to add a bunch more. So you will see that right here on 10. That's 10 seconds, not 10 minutes. And you can see right below right here, the little black marker. So if I play it, you will see a card come up right in here. And here comes the card right now. There it is, Tony's favorite video. So if you clicked on that, it would open this up, and then you could watch the 8 videos. Number 14 is metadata. Metadata is something that you don't think about, but it's very important. So your thumbnail, the file name, and the video, the MP4, the thumbnail JPEG and the MP4 video, it's very important that the file name contains, that's the metadata, the file name, contains searchable words. So let me show you what my file names look like for the JPEG is a thumbnail and the MP4. So this is video 223. So you can see Castle Museum is in there, Venezuelan Girl is in there, and Medellin is in there. For 219, we have Comuna 13, which is a
used to be an old war zone in neighborhood in Colombia that's been gentrified, and it's all the tourists go there now. And Venezuelan girls is in there too. And then on 220, I've got Medellin nightlife, I got Provenza, Poblado, Parque Lleras, Medellin, Colombia. All of that is searchable, super searchable words. So your MP4 should have search keywords in there, location, what you're doing, where you're going, who you're with, and the JPEG, which is the thumbnail. Here's the thumbnail. The file name. Here's the file name. You should have all of that search stuff in there. So don't just call it thumb.jpg. Don't just call it video.mp4. Use a description of what the video is and searchable words. Okay, 15 is a setting. Disable auto chapters. Why YouTube does a horrible job of creating chapters in your video automatically. The AI just isn't powerful enough. So what you do is you go to one of your videos and you click on a pencil, which is settings and descriptions, and show more. And then right here, you just disable that and click save. And then go on ahead and create your own chapters. Number 16 is a setting. Allow remixing. Use the standard YouTube Creative Commons license. You know the saying about someone copying you. It's the best form of flattery. So if you found someone that is going to copy you, or many people are going to copy you, that means you're doing something very, very good. So you go on ahead to a video. All right, let's pick this one. And click on a pencil. Go down to show more. This is the settings. And right here, allow video and audio remixing. And then you need to make sure that the standard YouTube license is being used. What basically this is doing is allowing someone to copy your videos or remix them or take a clip of it and put it out there. In other words, there's a couple of famous YouTubers that this is being done with, like Joe Rogan and Outdoor Boys. And there's a bunch of other channels that are copying their content. It's great. You're going to be famous. Let it go. Let the YouTube algorithm allow for other people to copy you. It's the best form of flattery. Okay, and finally, number 17 is not on the long videos, it's on your YouTube shorts. So in your YouTube short, place a link to a long video. So hopefully you can get, so a lot of people just watch shorts, they don't watch longs. But if your short is interesting enough, let me show you how to do that. Your short is interesting enough, they'll jump over and cross over into your long content. So go into content and shorts, and here's one. And if we play this, short video, you see the link right there. So when you publish a YouTube short, make sure that you add a link to a long video. In this case, I'm in a mud volcano in Colombia, and the link is going to be one of my favorite videos, which is the outer sky pool uh, at the top of Palm Jumeirah in Dubai. So okay, so that concludes 17 video level settings. Now let's jump over to channel wide settings. So these settings kind of help you shorten your publication, writing, and setting up your video. So it also sets up the channel so uh, it can be viewed by the correct audience. Let me explain. Number one is going to be your channel description. So let me show you where you can find that. So now you're no longer in the video section, in the content section. You're down here at the customization tab, uh, customization link under, you're still in studio, right? So your customization link. So you click on that and your channel description is this: travel and dating blog, showing a beautiful world, its people, culture, food along the way. Went on a date. I look to be the nice girl and steady companion that I can share and travel uh, and life's beautiful moments for the rest of my life. Aloha.
Aloha.
Aloha. And there she is. Hopefully she's the one. Number two, or in this case 102, because it's at the channel level, feature eligibility. This setting must be checked. You make sure all three are green. Let me show you where this is. So this is not in customization. It's down here in settings. So you click on settings and channel, and right here, feature eligibility. So they're all green and they're all enabled. So make sure these are all set. Is use upload defaults for all your video uploads. So this helps you have the correct settings as soon as your video is uploaded. It'll grab the channel default settings. So you're going to go down here to settings and studio at the bottom left, and you're going to click upload defaults. And then there's no title here because the title is going to change on every video upload. The description will change on every upload. But this is where I need to actually put in here some of the things that I need to do is put my Facebook and my Instagram. at the bottom of every video upload, I need my social media links and maybe buy me a coffee link here, and then maybe a film date. I always put in a film date. But basically, the description will change for each and every upload. So you won't have a description on each upload. This is very important. Private. You must make sure that you don't upload to public. You want the algorithm to digest your content, your thumbnail, your title, your description, grab all of your search keywords. You want to make sure that it's at the private also because of the fact that you want it to publish at certain time during the day when most of your viewers are watching, not at 3 a.m. when they're sleeping. And then this is very important, the tags. So all of these tags, I've been publishing a lot in Medellin. I'm currently in Mexico now. So these tags will serve for a Colombian video, Medellin video. But anytime I'm outside of Medellin in Colombia or outside of Colombia in a country, this won't work. So if I'm going to do the next, month in Mexico, which I am, and I'm going to publish, 20 videos from Mexico, then I'll change these to a Mexico version. Also, you want to go over here to advanced settings. And you want to make sure that you have the correct settings here. Don't allow automatic chapters, standard YouTube license, what type of category that you're publishing to. This is your niche. I'm in travel. And then let other YouTubers copy your content and post your content. Copying is flattery. So if someone's copying your clips, it's because you're pretty popular. So that means you'll be out there more and more views from a different perspective from another viewer. Maybe those new viewers will come to your channel and subscribe and give you views on your content. And then basic moderation. This will stop most of the silly comments, the angry comments that people make. So make sure that that's on. The next settings in channel are the basic info. So let's take a look at that. So we're going to go back to settings here at the bottom left. And then we're going to go to channel. And here's your basic info. These are not the search words for the videos that you're uploading, for each one of the videos that uploads. And they're not the search words, the search keywords for the upload settings, for each one of the upload settings of each video. This is at the channel level. You need to differentiate. It's a little bit confusing the way YouTube has it, but you need to differentiate that this is for your whole channel, for all of your videos. So you want to have keywords like travel, digital nomad, travel blog. I mean, if you're cooking, then you need to have cuisine in there and cooking and whatnot. And so I'm doing dating, Colombian women, Colombian girls, Colombian nightlife, Medellin dating, Mexico, if I go a lot to Mexico, which is a secondary country that I spend a lot of time in. As you see, I went around the world, Japan, Vietnam, Sri Lanka, Dubai. You need to put those keywords if you're spending a lot of time there as well. All right, the next three, 105, 106, 107, I'm going to cover them all together because they're pretty much related. They're safety related. So 105 is create a subscribe watermark. It'll be at the corner of every video. There'll be a watermark over your videos, and it'll be the subscribe click button. So I'll show you where that is. The other one is you should have two emails. One primary email is your login to your channel, and you should have 2FA on that. This is for hacking reasons. A lot of YouTubers have been hacked, and their channel has been taken into ransom. So you want to make sure that you have 2FA in your login, and you want your second email to be a communication email. Let me show you those three. Okay, we're going to go over to customization, and at the bottom of profile link, you will see the second email. This is if people are watching and companies are watching my channel and they want to communicate with me, they're going to use this email to communicate with me. But this is not the email that you log into for your channel because you're publishing what your login email is, because your email is your login, right? So you want to make sure that there's two separate emails for hacking purposes. Here's the watermark right here. So create a watermark. I haven't done one yet. It's something that I need to do. And place it in the lower right corner and make sure that that watermark is a subscribe link button. Okay, and then the other is 2FA. Make sure you have the 2FA. This will protect you, hopefully, from getting hacked and not having the ability to upload a video because you no longer own your own channel because someone's taken it over. Here's a tip: how to find search terms. I've covered this before. We're going to go to two places. So if you go to Analytics, you're going to get the Overview tab. Go over here to Trends and Show All. So these are the people that are watching your videos what they're searching for. So Cartagena, Colombia nightlife, that's a big one. And then here, Medellin, Colombia walking tour. Cartagena, Colombia real estate. So maybe this is a good idea for me to go and make a video about Cartagena real estate, right? So Colombia walking tour nightlife. This is a very popular search term for someone who's traveling, has a travel channel in Colombia, even though they misspell the word Colombia. Las Vegas videos, I go in Las Vegas in 15 days. So Silverton Casino Hotel Las Vegas, Hotel Tropicana, well, that's Puerto Vallarta. So this is a place that I will be looking to going to in Mexico, Puerto Vallarta again. So these are ideas and trending ideas for you to create videos of this sort, right? And then the other place would be in trends.google.com and in the trending tab. So here's Google Trends. Just punch in trends.google.com. And in the trending tab, I've got the United States past 7 days, all categories. You see Jane Goodall just died. There's over 1 million um, searches for Jane Goodall. Taylor Swift, Bad Bunny, 2 million. He's because he's in the news lately, because he's going to be highlighting the halftime show at Super Bowl. Nicole Kidman, recent divorce, I believe. So let's see what travel comes up with. So Canyon Gray, Walt Disney World, California, JetBlue, June Squibb, I don't know what that is. Um, Disney Cruise, Lake Placid, that's New York. Belize, Prague, place to go to. So you can make videos based on what's trending now on YouTube, and this is how you would get views um, and hours. Don't do's. Don't tell your friends. Number one. I know it sounds silly, right? It sounds counterintuitive. You want to let the algorithm grab your content, devour it, at least for a few days before you tell your friends, hey, go watch my video. So if a lot of your uh, views are coming external, the algorithm doesn't understand who these people are, even though they may have a YouTube channel. They were not organically brought in through the algorithm. Let the algorithm devour your thumbnail, your search keywords, your description, your content. And this is very important. So if you look at a video and you look at the overview tab, you could see that the external was only 4.3 on this video and there was only 25, right? And you could see that YouTube search, which was great, which means 12%. It means that my keywords are working, 72 hits on that. And then this is YouTube algorithm recommending your video, okay? So we have 399 recommendations. And then if you go over to reach, you will see right here that that YouTube algorithm recommendation was 4,400 impressions. Okay, 71% of your views came from YouTube recommending your video. And there were 400 out of those impressions. So an impression is when someone sees the thumbnail on the screen. If they click on it, that's a view. And you can see the click-through rate on this is very high. It's 9.8%, 436 views. So if you just upload a video and you send it to all your friends through WhatsApp, through Facebook Messenger, through phone text, and say, hey, check out my videos, and your first, 50 views are external views, the algorithm is confused. Let YouTube, um, the algorithm devour your content and let it establish who your viewers are in the world, and let the algorithm send out recommendations. After I think a few days after your video has been published, then I would recommend my friends to see my video, because then after a few days, after 2, 3, 4, 5 days, the YouTube algorithm has more or less done its job of putting and recommending your video out there. And then you may need additional views. I would put that out to friends and family. Don't do is number two. Don't watch your own videos. Don't do it. And if you do, don't start and stop and kill the video. Let the video play in the background if you inevitably are going to watch your own videos. YouTube knows it's you. Every phone, every laptop has an IP address, has an IMEI or whatever it is, as an individual. Each chip on each phone, TV, your home TV, or your computer has a
identity number that's being used and tracked. So YouTube knows it's you that's watching this. Don't think if you watch it 10 times, you're going to get 10 views. Don't do it. And if you do start it, stop it right away. The reason why is because if it does count toward views, YouTube says, oh, they didn't like the video. You're telling the algorithm that this video is not worth watching. So it lowers your content, your relevance, your importance of viewership if you stop watching a video short. Number three, don't spam comments to ask other YouTubers to watch or other people commenting in another YouTube video. Let me show you to watch your videos, because as soon as you do that repetitively enough, YouTube will lock you up, will lock up your account because you're spam. They think you're a bot. All right, so if I go over to Van Voice that I watch a lot, and I watch one of his videos, and in the comments, because he has 130,000 followers, in the comments I'll say, hey, please check out my Medellin video, and then I'll put the link in here, and then I'll publish that, and I'll say, well, he's got 152 comments, so a lot of people are going to see my video. Well, you might be able to get away with this once. I just did it once. But if you keep spamming this in other videos and other videos, the same repetitive motion over and over again, YouTube thinks you're a bot. They're going to cancel your account and lock it up. So don't do it. Okay, number four and last on don't do's is too many hashtags. More than 60, and YouTube will ignore and make your video irrelevant. You could just do a search. How many hashtags are too many on YouTube? So you can technically use up to 15 hashtags before they're all ignored. Going over 5 can look spammy, and anything more than 60 will cause YouTube to ignore them all. So don't do more than a handful, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so doing this exercise of settings, how you can optimize your videos and your channel, and things you shouldn't do, going over it in a concise way has demonstrated to me some of the things that I need to do better as a blogger. And there's about 6 of them. So better storytelling, always be talking, be more informative, be educational. One of the things that you see in my videos is I just walk around with a camera and just like show pretty things. Well, if I'm not talking, I'm not educating, I'm not conveying, what I'm seeing, how I'm feeling, what's going on, then it's kind of boring. Right? So better storytelling. Number 2, in channel settings, I need to update my social links. That's very important. Number 3, make the first comment always and pin it so it stays at the top. Number 4, add the card in the first 10 seconds of every video, and the card should be a link to the favorites playlist, my favorites. Out of 200 long videos, I have maybe 12, 20 favorite videos that I'd like you to watch. In the first 10 seconds, if it's a viewer that is going to leave, maybe they'll click on that link and say, okay, let's see why he thinks I should watch his favorites, right? Number 5, create my own chapters. A lot of work. In this video especially, I have, I don't know, maybe 30 chapters for each one of the settings, each one of the bullet points. The chapters helps the viewer skip around, go to the most important segments, and don't let YouTube create automatic chapters, because the AI doesn't do a very good job of doing it. Do your own. And number 4, create the watermark logo and place it at the, it's a subscribe watermark. Place it at the bottom right of your videos. I'm in Mexico. It's September 2025. I've been creating travel videos since June 2024. I'm 60 years old. I'll be 61 next month. I have been, since pandemic, traveling through Mexico the first 2 years, and then Colombia the last 4 years. I do 6 months visa. I don't stay longer than 6 months because I don't want to pay taxes in Mexico or in Colombia, because especially their tax rates are close to 40%. They tax me on my American income. So I have to leave. So I'll spend as much time in Colombia as possible. I'll leave to Mexico, to Vietnam, Philippines, Thailand, Sri Lanka, Tokyo, US. I'm going to head over to US in about 15 days to do a little bit of work over there in Las Vegas. Then I'll be back down to Colombia. I have been looking for that special one. I'm divorced, no kids. I'm self-employed. I have a finance business. I've been looking for that special one, and I think I found her. Her name is Shirley. She's currently with me here. I am currently, we met in January of this year, 2025, and then we didn't get serious until August, until 2 months ago. And she's currently here with me in Mexico. We've been spending great time together. We've been shooting a lot of videos together, and I think I have found the one. There's a possibility I'm going to get married, so look forward to the future videos with me and Shirley. And uh, I still am publishing from May of last year with Gracie from Planeta Rica. She's a Venezuelan girl living in Colombia. And what was her name? Luisa from she's from Monteria in Colombia, but she's living in Medellin. And I have some beach videos of them too that we did a tour of about 3 weeks, and I need to publish those videos, and then that will take me through June, July, and then I will start with Shirley and me. I am reserved now only for one woman, no more dating other girls, not dating multiple girls, and I am gonna hopefully make this happen and be hopefully we can be together for the rest of our lives, or at least the rest of my life. Probably, my life will probably, being 61 years old next month, my life will probably end before. Shirley, she's quite young, and just stay tuned to see who Shirley is. She is in one of my videos. Let me show you. When we met she's actually in the thumbnail, when we met in last January. So if you go all the way to January's videos, here she is right here. So let me see if I can make this bigger so you can see the thumbnail a little bit better. There's Shirley. And you can see her at the end of the video. So if I play that and I skip towards the end, this is while my friend Fernando from um, Hawaii came to visit, and we were out. The internet's quite slow here. We're actually going to do a move today. We are at a condo in Playa del Carmen, and we're going to move to another hotel. Anyway, you can check that out yourselves. So aloha, shaka.